of the late Libyan leader Muammar Gadhafi. Mexican government officials say Saudi Gadhafi tried to use fake documents to secretly travel to Mexico. 4 people have been arrested in the plot, including a Canadian, a Dane, and 2 Mexicans. Senior Latin Affairs editor Rafael Romo is here with some details for us. So, Rafael, tell us, how did this all unfold? How did they discover this?
It all started in September, and Mexican officials say that's when they first learned about what was going on. They're not telling us exactly how they learned about it or how it transpired, but they said they started following a group of people doing suspicious activity in Mexico, namely buying property, opening bank accounts, and also falsifying documents that were allegedly to be used by the Gadhafi family to enter Mexico under assumed identities as Mexican nationals. Then in November, they arrest a woman, a Canadian woman, in Mexico City, who was allegedly at the top of this ring of people working to help the Gadhafi family get into Mexico. And a lot of people know about Puerto Vallarta in Mexico. Many Americans go there. Not exactly there. It's a place just north of Puerto Vallarta in the state of Nayarit. We're talking about a place called Punta Mita. This is a place where Hollywood stars and celebrities have been there. Lady Gaga, Kim Kardashian, Charlie Sheen.
There's a beautiful Four Seasons hotel there.
Very beautiful place in Mexico. And so allegedly the Gadhafi family, at least him and his wife and children, were trying to get there. Now, it's really interesting, the question of why Mexico. There had been invitations by countries like Venezuela and Nicaragua to give asylum to the Gadhafi family, but apparently the reason why is because nobody would really imagine that they would be there right next to the United States, and so it would be the least likely place, other than the United States, of course, that they would go to.
And you have some sound from somebody who's talking about this.
That's correct. This morning, Mexican Interior Minister Alejandro Poirot talked about it, and he was talking about the kind of money that they were using to do this. Let's listen to what he had to say.
Their vast economic resources allowed them to charter flights, and according to the information we obtained in our country, the criminal ring was transporting people between Mexico, the United States, Canada, Kosovo, and several Middle Eastern countries in order to coordinate routes and prepare the logistics to transport Mr. Gadhafi to Mexico.
And also, Randy, we heard from Saudi Gadhafi's attorney who said that he spoke to Gadhafi earlier today in Amé, in Niger, where he is, and he says that he's grateful for the humanitarian protection afforded him by the country of Niger, but he was emphasizing that there's absolutely no truth whatsoever to the allegation that since fleeing Libya, where his life was in great danger, Saudi Gadhafi has attempted to flout the restrictive measures placed on him by the international community. He doesn't address specifically the charges that were raised in Mexico today, but he said that he did not intend to leave Niger, which would have violated disposition by the international community.
Well, if he did, it sounds like a pretty bold move to try and get to Mexico. All right, Rafael, thank you. Nice to see you.
Sure.